Hello, I'm Bella, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to be continuing on with the main story, meeting with the Resistance. But first, before I logged off last time, I ended up going to the marketplace and I did a mini buy. I guess someone had put up Fatter Cat at a lower cost. So yes, we got Fat Cat finally. Despite convincing research by top academics from around the realm and beyond, most Makode scholars refuse to believe that there may be some ancestral connection between their race and cats, fat or not. And I got Unicolt, because two horns are not always better than one. I want like all the cute. Give me all the cute minions. Oh wait, I need to, what's Nutkin. That Nutkins are infamous for being shy and timid creatures shows that this brave beastkin comes complete with a pair of iron acorns on him. There's Otter Otter. Is there anything odder than an otter who lives out of water? It's too cute! Got the Mama Shiba. Who let the newborn miniature Far Eastern canine specimen out? Who? Got a Koala Joey. Shows no signs of stress or crotch rot, so hug away. Oh my god. Well, that's good to know. That's hygienic. And then Byakko Cub. Got to be the fuzziest. Alright, so we're going to look at the new minions here. Nutkin. Inspired by the words of Millith Ironheart, this darling squirrel longs to travel the realm in search of the legendary golden acorn and hopes that trailing in your shadow will ensure that he isn't eaten before he discovers the motherlode. Fat Cat! I loves it! Born in an unmarked alley in an unnamed town, this poor creature had to hunt the mean streets just to stay alive, until learning that following retainers and feeding off the slaughter left in their wakes was a safer, easier way to a full belly. Unicold. Symbols of purity and innocence. Newborn unicorns are kept by the Ishgardian Church to create holy water used in sacred rites, a process that involves the creatures dipping their horns in spring water while a sanctified priest blesses it. Mama Shiba. An unscrupulous merchant passed this pup off as a rare species of miniature dog, known as the Mama Shiba. Such a thing does not exist. Rather than have the hapless owners discover the deception when it grows, it was trained to run away. The small Ursine creature dropped onto the retainer, who was cutting down its tree and has apparently decided to see the world. Though ordinarily placed, it can be savage when threatened, and folk are cautioned against. Aw, look at the adorable little critter! Yeah, I heard koalas can be quite vicious. Otter Otter. Otters of the Far East are highly cunning creatures, some scholars having ventured as far as to claim the rodent's intelligence is, in fact, comparable to that of a keycurn, despite lacking the latter's propensity for spoken communication. Look at the little lantern he's carrying. And then the was it the lily pad hat? I don't know what you call those, but it's so adorable. And then Byakko Cub. While not the actual progeny of the 1,000-year-old Auspice Lord, this eponymous recreation, in newborn form, is sought after by Hingans, hoping to see their luck turn for the better. Alright, so we have to go for Fat Cat. What? Summon? Oh, maybe because I'm in an instance, I can't summon it yet. Okay. We'll summon him when we leave the instance here. Meeting with the Resistance. Manfilia wants to introduce you to an Alamegan member of the Scions. Your Alamegan comrade is named Heribert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no efforts towards that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Heribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Looks like I don't have my minion with me here. Maybe I have to go outside of the Waking Sands. Just summon Fat Cat. I'll do that. To be on the safe side. If it isn't Bella Stardust, the Science's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo. That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Alamigan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Alamigo. Yet, whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the Resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Elbrida, and she is a resident of Quarrymill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Okay. Off to Quarrymill. Okay, now we can summon Fat Cat. Ooh, a little puff tail, little ears twitching, and he flops over. I'll feed ya. I'll feed ya. Must be starving. I love Fat Cat so much. Can I also pet you? Pet. Yes. Alright. We got quite a few stuff here. Alright, I never talked to anyone, so let's explore. What brings you to Quarrymill, adventurer? Mayhap you heard that our pact with the elementals permits hunting in this area. Do not think that gives you leave to strip the forest bare. Such freedom is only granted to those who temper their actions with restraint. Any who would do harm to the Twelves would. Well, I'm sure you have heard tales of the consequences. There's rich soil and plentiful water in Quarrymill. Trees do well here, aye. You will have heard of the orchards in these parts. Are you perchance looking to purchase fresh fish? Well, I'm afraid I just sold the last of my stock. Very sorry, friend, but due to my reputation as a first-rate fisherwoman, my wares are quite popular. Are you sure about that? I was once quartermaster at a lightly guarded camp, constantly harried by foul beasts, but now I hold the post at this quiet settlement. A less perilous duty, I concede, though one which requires no less effort. Hey, gotta take your duties seriously. Alright, let's go up. Happenings at Taker's Rot and Red Belly Hive, the latest rumors concerning Earth's font. Why, if I have to write another report, my arm is going to fall clear off. I just love the buildings here with the grass and flowers on the roofs. Isn't that like a Norwegian thing? Somewhere in Europe, I think they do that. It's just peeking out there. Forest Law. Wulfric of the Wood Whalers seeks an adventurer to root out poachers who have holed up in Quarry Mill. Buddy, scofflaw, you'll not escape the Wood Whalers' justice. You, adventurer, one of those loathsome poachers has fled into the village and hides under our noses as we speak. You are to join the search effort at once. That's an order. The stream of refugees from Alamigo is unending, but we have not the resources to welcome those who have nothing to offer the forest in return. Any who fail to secure the elementals' blessing must be cast out. Curse me for a bloodless demon, if you will. It is a role I shall gladly play if it be the benefit of the Twelveswood and the people of Gridania. Okay, got an independent arms mender there. Savage Snares. Balan of the Wood Whalers at Quarry Mill seeks an adventurer to help him settle the score with some poachers. Greetings, adventurer. Perhaps you have heard, but these forests have fallen prey to a band of poachers. They litter the ground with dastardly snares, carrying not a whit of the innocents, small animals and travelers alike, caught in their vile clutches. I am forbidden to leave my post, but perhaps you could scour the area and see to any ghastly steel maws that you encounter. Be careful. The poachers themselves may be lying in ambush, awaiting their prey. Refugees must first spend a night here in Quarry Mill that the elementals might judge them worthy of living in the Twelveswood. Their decision cannot be appealed. Every one of us, Gridanians included, dwell here only by the elementals' leave. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. What brings you to Quarry Mill? What do you do here? I am a hero of Gridania, assigned to preside over this hamlet at the behest of the Seedseer Council. It is my charge to listen to the whispers of the elementals, the eternal guardians of the Twelveswood, that I might convey their will to the residents. Lest you wonder, my work is akin to that of a counselor, though for the most part, such counsel as I give comes not from myself, but from the elementals themselves. What kind of place is this? Quarry Mill was named for the water wheels that serve to process raw stone into building material. Over the years, it has come to be a gathering place for hunters and trappers, owing to its location amidst elemental-sanctioned hunting grounds. Quarry Mill is also a place of judgment. All outsiders who wish to dwell in the Twelveswood must present themselves here to have their worthiness weighed by the elementals. Those whose petition is denied cannot remain in the wood, nor can they receive of its bounty. Harsh though it may seem, this has been the way of it since time immemorial. Hey, these are people steeped in tradition. Greetings, friend. I am Una Kator, a Pajal of Gridania. As you may have noticed, the Wood Whalers have begun an exploratory survey of the strange labyrinth recently discovered in the ruins of Galmora. Strange forces are at work here, and I have come to see the Wood Whalers are safe from harm. Nah, I'm good. You have ventured into the ruins, yes? Have you happened upon any particular bags shut tight by the magics of the palace? If you would know the value of these treasures, bring them to me, and I shall break the seal that binds them closed. Okay, so that's where that place. I think I talked to you before, so skip you. Albreda. Eh? You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Huh, why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Heribert sent you. That worthless whoreson. He abandons his comrades, his women, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I mean... I realized Heribert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mefried, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Let's see. Is this better than what I have? No. Okay. I'm one of the fortunate few Alamegans that elementals have permitted to stay in their wood. While I count my blessings, it breaks my heart to see my compatriots without a place to go. We've got more than our fair share of problems here, but all's well that ends but with a hearty meal at the end of the day. I think someone's hiding over here, yes. I see you. Don't hurt me, I beg of ye. I swear on me life, I never meant to do no wrong, but what with me brothers sick and starving, when they promised me the money for medicine, what else was I to do? Ye had me word. From this day forth, I'll earn me coin by honest work, or not at all. You'll show me mercy just this once, won't ye? The 12 bless your gentle soul. Can I trust her? So there was someone to talk to out here. Even the bounty of the forest has its limits. To loot it for your own gains is to court with the wrath of the elementals. So you got the Alamegans over here. Some of ours have had to remain outside the hamlet. They are hardened soldiers, all, and no strangers to discomfort. But it's a trying experience, being in a place that loves you not. Killing him softly. Mefried needs help tending a wounded brother. I am Mefried, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Gallian, sir. His wounds are gone and festered and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. Gods damn it, I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Gallian dies, his blood is on their hands. These query mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. By the Seven Hells, we'll leave behind the only home we've ever known and risk our lives to travel here. And now you mean to kick us out on our asses? No room for Alamegans who venerate Rhaegar, is that it? The Destroyer take you and your infernal elementals. One of Mefrids is in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen after all, but that'd mean going against the elementals' will. I've been at Quarrymill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Carleen, the hamlet's resident healer. If you take the matter to her, might be as she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. Levies of Quarrymill. What do you got here? Okay, that's all low, so I'll get the gold. Niall, the levy mate at Quarrymill, is recruiting adventurers to undertake his stack of local levy quests. Hello, I'm Niall. I work for the Adventurers Guild. Not looking for a job, are you? But of course you aren't. In any case, I'm contractually obligated to tell you that I have in my possession the details of such needful tasks as have been set forth by the residents of Quarrymill and the surrounding areas, mostly involving the slaying of monsters and the procurement of goods. All in all, terribly dangerous work, or so they tell me. Should this idea appeal to you for some reason, I may add that I am required to assess each volunteer's chances of surviving said employment via the assignation of a similarly dangerous trial levy. Not put off by the thought of an abrupt and painful demise? Then please signal your intent to undertake this test. Revenge. A new underhanded technique involving the provocation of peaceful trends to create confusion during robberies is being employed by an increasing number of local highwaymen. What is worse, these angered seedkin remain agitated long after the bandits have done their damage, resulting in a forest overrun with frenzied foliage. To ensure the safety of innocent bystanders, Stillglade Fane has concocted a special formula which, when sprinkled on a weakened trend, should calm the giant creature. Now they seek fearless volunteers to carry out the task. Very good. Oh, I almost forgot. Trents won't feel the effects of the Bottle of Solace until you weaken them sufficiently first. I wish you fortune in your task. Okay. No, I don't need you guys. This is a different entrance here. An adventurer. I have no objection to you staying in Quarrymill, but I won't countenance any distress caused to the locals or elementals. Poachers, brigands, fugitives. If I had 10 pairs of hands, they would still be full, and full of troublemakers at that. Do me a favor, adventurer, and do not add to my list of woes. They're a little distrustworthy. Antelope and dormice abound in these parts, but we must be careful not to hunt more than befits our need. What the forest gives, it can just as easily take away. What's over here? Storage. My dad's off hunting, and I'm bored. Isn't there anything fun to do around here? An apple a day. Ooh. Apple tart. Or apple juice. Well, we're getting to apple tart. A round pastry filled with sweet fairy apples and fragrant spices. Juice freshly squeezed from shiny red mirror apples. They both sound delicious. It is almost autumn. I'm hungry for some... well, not hungry, but I want some apple cider now. Daedra of Quarrymill would invite you to live a farmer's life for a day. Welcome, friend. Many of your kind come to Quarrymill seeking a respite from the hardships of adventuring. Might you care to put your troubles aside for a day and live the farmer's life? Old Fox in the orchards to the north has quite a harvest on his hands this year, and knowing him, he'd be much obliged for a helping hand. Nothing quenches the thirst and settles the mind quite like a glass of apple wine at the end of a hard day's work. 'Tis pure bliss. Sounds delicious. Or a hard, cider. In grandfather's name. Cuthbert of Quarrymill would seek your aid in recovering a family heirloom. In the days before the calamity, my grandfather was village elder of Bowberry. We tried, gods be good we tried, to reclaim his home, but to no avail. Passed away last year, he did. With his last breath, he spoke of a family heirloom, an axe passed down for generations. Now those red-belly horsens use it to split wood, mocking us all the while. The 12 take me if I allow those bastards to besmirch grandfather's memory any longer. You'll bring it back for me, won't you? We've tried so many times to take it back, but those red-belly horsens are veteran killers. Do you know how it feels to see another man in your home, yet you're powerless to throw him out? For years! Gods damn them all. Go talk to the Alamegans over there. They would empathize. Although they might punch you. Wretched hive of villainy. Fostertoe seeks your aid in reclaiming a village from a band of outlaws. Mayhap you've heard the tales, but the place they call Red Belly Hive wasn't always a wretched nest of scum and villainy. In the old days, it was home to a hamlet called Bowberry, where Heer and Elzen alike lived a life of peace. That was before the calamity came and all hells broke loose. Those red-belly horsens moved in when the villagers fled, and they've had their fun of the place ever since. It is our hope to win the village back, but the red bellies are no common outlaws. They read our every move from mom's away. That's where you come in. What say you enter the wasp's nest and take the sting out of those bastards? Before the calamity made a mess of everything, there was a small village just north of here. When the surviving villagers tried to return from Gridania, they found those red-bellied bastards living on their land. Bad enough to lose your loved ones, but then to lose what little's left. Okay, so let's come out and do this. Is this good enough for the, levy quest here? Okay. Solace, a magic tincture used to soothe the savage beast. Okay. Oh, that's right. I have to do it when it's weekend. Did that work? There we go. Something else there. Aha. Is this the one? Yes. It seems I must congratulate you on completing the trial levy. Here is a reward to entice you to jeopardize your personal safety a second time. I'm cautiously heartened by the knowledge that you are not certain to be summarily slaughtered should you choose, for whatever reason, to undertake a levy quest at some point in the future. Oh dear, I do hope I haven't just tempted fate. Okay. Let's go back out this way. I wanted to switch things up a little bit here. This wide volley. Okay, because I think this, yeah, it works with wide volley as well. Okay. So then we got some multi-skill. Let's put that there. Or wide range attacks, because that's a wide range as well. Yeah, we'll keep that there, and then let's put the dot abilities there. Okay, let's try that. Good enough. I'm gonna take this. Just while we're over here, let's just explore. Sure. Right in the way, dude. These guys hit hard. just recover a little bit here. So I'm not really worried about the protecting the gates. How dare you poison me? Are they all archers? It seems like. How dare you take over this village? I know. Alright, who's hitting me? Someone's hitting me. It's you. I forget all these abilities, like, just buff everything. This is one tough gate. Does this work on a gate? There's like 2 different types of baits here. I just want to explore. That's why I'm killing things. It's over here. The cave. I can't go in? How dare you? That's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm just stepping my toe in here. I'm just looking around. I'm not gonna fight anymore. Okay. I'm good. Come on, fat cat. Let's go. I saw what I wanted to see. I'm good. Okay, so we have to go over this way. And just a nice little pond. So we have the main path here. What brings an adventurer to my humble orchards? Set your sights on Sprite apples rather than beeskin today. Well, I for one am mighty grateful for that. These bones aren't fit for climbing as they used to be. I'd much be obliged if you could pick some apples for me. Oh, and you'll want to make sure no creepy crawlies are hiding inside. Have you ever seen apples so lovely? As red as a fine lass's rosy cheeks, and thrice as sweet. Back so soon. Let's see what you've got in that basket of yours. Sprite apple. A sister of the fairy apple developed by the Great Loam Growery to better withstand the elements while yielding larger harvests. Why, I'll be. Just the sight of your harvest has me mouth-watering. You've an eye for apple picking, my friend. I have a son just around your age. What say you settle down here when you've had enough questing for glory? Give me the apple tart. A bumper crop. The orchard keeper Fox seeks your aid to giving thanks for the harvest. Friend, feast your eyes on this. Why, I've not been blessed with a harvest the likes of this in, well, as long as I can remember. All I've done is the pickin'. It's the guardians of the forest what brought me this bounty. I'd give thanks myself, but what with those poachers round, I'm like to end up with an arrow through me head. Why'd you be kind enough to go make the offering in my stead, and on your return, bring an apple to Castellate. He's been looking gaunt of late. I think there's a side quest eventually that takes you to Moontui cellar up there. Is there one that I missed? Okay. Is this what I have to hand over? Yes. Okay. What brings you to Quarry Mill, adventurer? Mayhap you heard that our pact with the elementals permits hunting in this area. Do not think that gives you leave to strip the forest bare. A sprite apple, my favorite. However did you know? From Fox, you say. The man is too kind. Why, each scrumptious bite brings me back to the days of... forgive me, friend. The poacher escaped? Inexcusable. I should have known better than to entrust such a task to an adventurer. Those who defy the elementals' will must be served justice, or we all shall pay the price. You do well not to forget this. You've done good work today, friend. Still, with the self-styled King of the Coral Claws running the operation, the poachers are not like to yield easily. No, we must be more vigilant than ever. The one's over here. You fought well for us today, friend. When Bowberry is reclaimed for our people, you can take pride in knowing that you've struck a vital blow. I killed what I could. Well, were you able to reclaim the axe from those bloody thieves? Blueberry axe. A great battle axe passed down through the generations until it finally fell to Cuthbert. Just as grandfather always described it. You're a godsend, friend. Grandfather, I swear to you, the next time a red belly sees this axe, it'll be buried in his Good for not skull. Let me do this one first. The marvelous Mintui bean. Okay, I'll probably go for this one, see if it is better. Let me see. What do I have? Got 16. Yeah, I probably should get this one. Adog of Quarrymill has a culinary crisis on her hands. You couldn't have come at a better time, friend. I have a crisis on my hands here. What manner of crisis, you ask? Do you see this bottle of Mintui sauce? It's empty, down to the last drop. Of course it's a crisis. Why, if our guards find their supper wanting for flavor, they're like as not to turn their lances on me instead of our foes. Might you travel to the Mintui cellars and obtain some from Masher Aramont to save a poor culinarian from this dire fate? So I knew there was one. Ahead lie the Mintui cellars. If you are traveling to the east route, you may use the passage within. Observe the brewers if you wish, but see that you do not interfere with their work. Mintui? This way. They say Mintui brew is an essential ingredient in many Gridanian dishes. If you ask me, it's just an excuse to let the chef drink without arousing suspicion. Can't go in there. Adog's exhausted her supply again, has she? Told the woman time and again to order in bulk. I did, but she never listens. Hold your chocobos, friend. The next batch will be ready before long. Get that one. Okay, that goes up to 23. Masher for a day. I should have gotten the fried egg if I was gonna get another crumpet. Oh well, we can have more dessert. Aramont of the Mintui cellars would put you to work as an apprentice masher. Where's your Mintui sauce, you say? Look, friend, Gridania wasn't built in a day. I'll tell you what, though. If you're so eager, how's about you help me put the finishing touches on my latest batch? You just might learn a thing or two in the process. Here on these shelves, I keep my stock of secret spices. What gives my Mintui sauce this distinctive punch, you ask? A perilla leaf, a dried dragon pepper, and an ounce of shad pepper. Just toss all three in the guile fat, and Jeffrey will take care of the rest. When the sauce is done, you're free to take a bottle to Adog. Not that that's like to put an end to her whining. Believe it or not, these cellars once crawled with beasts. The Order of the Twin Adder came in and cleared them all out, though. 12 bless their hearts. I tell you, I'd love to split a cask of Mintui brew with the adders that put me back to work. At least I still got some experience. I just want to see. There's someone. There's Jeffrey. Here we ferment the Moontui beans to make all sorts of wonderful, delicious products. Oh, how I love the smell of fermented beans. Shame my wife hates it. She won't touch me till I've bathed and washed my clothes. If it smells bad, yeah. Yeah, perilla leaf, a strong-smelling herb used in salads, fish dishes, or to flavor distilled liqueurs. Shroud pepper, an aromatic spice native to the Black Shroud, used to liven up bland dishes. And dried dragon pepper, one of the secret ingredients used when brewing Moontui sauce. Oh, hello there. Apprenticing at the cellars for the day. Very well then. 1 perilla leaf, 1 dried dragon pepper, and an ounce of shroud pepper. And, Airmont's done it again. As thanks for your help, this bottle is on the house. You're back. Oh, do tell me you've brought me my Moontui sauce. I swear to you, I just overheard a woodvailer talking about tossing me into the cauldron. Moontui sauce, a flavorful liquid made from salt and fermented Moontui beans. Ah, the distinctive mouth-watering aroma of Moontui beans, topped off with Airmont's special blend of secret spices, no doubt. He has done it again. Thank you, friend. I dare say you've prevented a mutiny today. Give me my crumpet. Let me have one here. You wish to aid the Alamegans? You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be. Got some bad news, Meffred. That's how it is to be then. That bloody hero might as well kill Gallian herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. Here we get some gloves. Okay. I just want to see what these look like. Oh, okay. Helping Horn. Mephrey needs your help to save a wounded comrade. I led my men to Quarry Mill, hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hells, Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I have no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt. I just want to see. Didn't really notice the difference with that one. Ah, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. Long antelope horn. This particular specimen is almost twice as long as a normal horn. How it grew to this size in a single season is baffling. You are a godsend adventurer. Praise Rogger there's at least one woman in this place who gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to repair them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him and have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Farmamood here. Godspeed. Ah, Bella, ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You've got something to show me? Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I'm no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wound, years and years ago. Safe to say, he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Quarry Mill? So it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. You're awesome, Boosk. I'm finally noticing name. I love that grass honey bun. Cute. It is well to see you returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? Herbal ointment. If one is to believe Buscaron, the sour-smelling paste from Alamigo will stop a wound from festering. Gods bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. Alright, so I will get this one. He ain't heavy. Must be pointy looking shoes. Oh, we'll go for it. I don't know if it matches the new armor, or if this is what is supposed to go with the next ones. But that's like way below. We'll see. Medford needs your help to find a missing comrade. Avenger, Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albrita. Might be as the woman's seen something. Ah, finally. It's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarrymill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Blast it. Would that I had known that what he was thinking, I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Out in the wilds, alone? That fool. That great, big, sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Watch out, a goblin. Galleon. Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, goddammit, the oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamegan soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you are healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. That's level 45, I better not. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Alright, go for that. Come highly recommended. Mefrid wishes to repay your kindness. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything, and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo, that's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well. I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Okay, back to Little Alamigo. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Mefrid's recommendation, a quickly drawn-up letter addressed to one Gundobald. You spoke with Mefrid? It has been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefrid sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefrid is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. The bear and the youngin's cares. Gundobald is willing to share with you what he knows of the masked stranger. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obligated to talk. A masked man. No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Gundobald sent you. Listen, I told him it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... You don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to not think I'm in for it. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have. But I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. It's gonna squeal on me. There's a bunch of men skulking about, right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble, mark me words. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, the same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got a revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. And we get a red top. Okay, then after this, I think I should be able to put on a new outfit. Ramfing has a secret message for you. It's like, Wilfred wants you. It reminds me of that poster. What is it? It's a famous poster. It's like, I want you. Hey, adventurer. You done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilfred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He is impressed that you've won over Gundebald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. Oh, look at that dawn light. Isn't that the wrong direction though? Unless that's the light from Molda. Oh, wrong way. What am I doing? I got distracted by the scenery. Oh, heat waves. Is that what's causing the reddish glow? It's just the heat. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you? Or someone else? Cruel got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get her. I won't let you foil our plan. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it we'll reclaim our homeland. No, leave me alone. Attacked by Wilfred and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I guess those do go. Okay. Doesn't change our level though. But it's new gear. Big Trouble in Little Alamigo. Goodball needs your help to rein in the young ones of Little Alamigo. Wilfred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundabal, I... Bertliana, God's preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout, and they... The whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilfred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Wristbands or a necklace? Well, I already got the necklace, so I guess I'll... No, I can't do that. Alright, I'll have to just get the gold. Alright, corpse confrontation. Hermething needs your aid in disposing of some brigands. Perhaps you've heard of the Corpse Brigade, a nasty band of brigands that's been terrorizing these parts of late. Smuggling, thievery, cold-blooded murder of innocents. If you see any signs of foul play in these parts, like as not, the corpses are behind it. I'd like nothing more than to march into their hideout to the northeast and teach them a lesson, but I know when I'm outmatched. Normally, I'd hesitate to trust the task to an outsider, but you seem a capable sort. What say you teach these scofflaws a lesson. Oh, there's Bertliana. Don't worry about me. Just being near everyone again eases my heart. Okay, so I guess that was the only thing here. What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilbur to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundobald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? I found it. But I ain't telling ya. Almighty Ralgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. Let's go outside. Do this one quest. Oh, they're like all stunning me. Oh, there are you. Thank you, outsider. Your victory is already the talk of the town. That may not mark the end of the Corpse Brigade, but at least now they know we're not afraid to fight back. And to think these men and women were once my countrymen. Do they know no shame? Back in the heyday of Alamigo, the Corpse Brigade served our nation with pride and honor. It saddens me to see what they have become, but I would slay them down to the last if it would ensure that they besmirch our homeland's name no more. Gone, the whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it that they mean to do? A blunt hunting knife. Countless years of use have seen the blade dulled and nicked, and the haft worn smooth. Zanrak map. A detailed map of the Amalja stronghold in southern Thanalan. What's this? A hunting knife? And a map of Zanrak? Wait, you said Wilrid spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to... By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unbloodied all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yams of the crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Let's go this way. And they'd be dead. Wilrid, what'd you do? Wilrid, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralgar, to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardman's cash, but they caught us and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for a youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamigan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Okay. Protect. Wilrid. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a woman like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. But wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilfred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by God. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Valgar. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Bella will wish to hear it as well. Look how tiny the chocobos are for the Lalafels. It's cute. No more lies, Wilfred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Valgar, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives, but I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilfred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Okay. Back to square one. What do we get? Lentils and chestnuts. I already have that. Gunebold wants to wish you well on your investigation. With that, we had more information to offer, but what Wilfred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you will find it and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Okay, I guess I can go back to Vesper Bay and then sell. Potions to sell, and some dyes. Okay. Good day, Bella. I trust your investigation is faring well. Not really, we're back to square one. Welcome back, Bella. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely the kind of deception that Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Mephilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. I agree. I think that's a good place to end it. We got a new lead to follow for next time. Give a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!